Ever since the newest chapter of Dragon Ball Multiverse, everyone and their mother has been asking me and debating what the new transformation for Goku and Vegeta actually is. And the most common consensus is it's Dragon Ball Multiverse's version of Ultra Instinct. Well, we finally got a clue as to what this transformation is and what this transformation is called by the creator of Dragon Ball Multiverse, Saligir. So you haven't seen my newest chapter, we get the final face-off of Goku versus Vegeta, something that has been teased to us since the beginning of Dragon Ball Multiverse. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire fight, but I'm going to leave a link to my video for it in the description below. That way you guys can go ahead and check it out. I will have some spoilers in this video to that chapter, so make sure you go ahead and check that first. If you haven't seen it already, then come back here. I do have a question to kick us off on today's video, and that is, when did you guys start reading Dragon Ball Multiverse? Because trust me, it is important. So when Goku and Vegeta enter the arena, Vegeta talks about how Oob almost defeated Goku, and how Goku couldn't really use the time that he had in the fight to get into his higher transformation, his new transformation. Otherwise, the fight with Oob would have been a lot faster. But then he also says that Vegeta would also need the time to use for this transformation. And both of them then go into a trance where it seemingly seems like they are harnessing their inner ki and kind of being zen, trying to go into a mode that to me resembles right before Ultra Instinct, reducing their powers to zero and breathing calmly. When they finally transform, only their eyes turn green, leaving Gohan shooketh, and he knows that everything has changed. The hierarchy of power for the Saiyans is completely different now. And a second later, Goku seemingly defeats Vegeta. But Blackscape, what the hell happened, and what are these forms? How strong are they? Well, my dear Dragon Ball Multiverse fans, I have the answer for you, and this is Dragon Ball Multiverse's version of Super Saiyan 4. Or more correctly, the name is Super Saiyan 0. And it is not Ultra Instinct. We get several forms of confirmation as to what this is through the comments on the Dragon Ball Multiverse chapters, where everyone is debating, and Saligir also joins in. But one of the biggest hints he gives us as to what this is right here. Everybody says Ultra Instinct. I'll say only this: when what is happening now was decided, DBS didn't even exist yet. Dragon Ball Super started airing in June 2015. When did Dragon Ball Multiverse start airing? On its first chapter, the first comment on the actual page is 2009, and I would say it probably is much older than that, seeing as how this is the first comment on an otherwise then unknown Dragon Ball fan manga. There's planning to be done for this story, so I would say probably around 2008, 2009, that is when Dragon Ball Multiverse first came to be. That is why I asked you guys when you guys first started reading this, because I started reading it, I would say back in 2012. I started reading the chapters back then on my own before I made my YouTube channel, so I'm curious as to when you guys started reading it. This is probably the longest running Dragon Ball fan manga in existence. The name for this is coming from this artwork right here. We see Goku and Vegeta both in their end of Dragon Ball Z uniforms, and they look really cool. I love the tinting of yellow in their hair and the yellow aura, but he says this is not the official color. Just think of it as a lower mastery level and therefore more visible Super Saiyan elements than what they currently have in DBM. Meaning that more than likely this is them when they transform into this form and the yellow tinting in their hair goes away. Even going as far as saying and responding to a fan who thinks that once they're completed there will be no gold hue, the artist Azura of this Dragon Ball fan art says yes, and in the end they will be entirely normal. Remember, Azura is the other creator of Dragon Ball Multiverse. At the end, it will be just their base forms fused with that energy from their Super Saiyan transformations. And when a fan says, gonna call them Super Saiyan 0, great concept, Azura responds, here, it's more Super Saiyan 0.75, meaning that it's not really Super Saiyan 1, but it is tapping into the Super Saiyan energy. So I just shortened it to Super Saiyan 0. But how strong are these, and why am I saying this is Super Saiyan 4 for Dragon Ball Multiverse? This panel gives us everything that we need. They're both talking and thinking simultaneously about these powers, saying that there is a fundamental problem with Super Saiyan 3, but it is for all the Saiyan transformations. They leak out too much energy. There's not enough focus. So basically what's going on here, just like Ultra Instinct needs focus from Goku to be efficient, the Saiyan transformations are now being focused into their base form, making Super Saiyan 0, which, as Goku and Vegeta both put it here, is stronger than Super Saiyan 3. Remember, this is a transformation that would have defeated Oob, who went against Goku, and Goku didn't get a chance to use it. This is the next evolutionary step for Super Saiyan, aka Super Saiyan 4. And if you want one final clue that this is a transformation that should not be messed with, Vegito, the strongest being in the universe, is also shooketh at the thought of what these guys accomplished, what they did. He is shaken to his core because he still relies on Super Saiyan transformations. He has Super Saiyan 3. He has used all of them in Dragon Ball Multiverse. What Goku and Vegeta did single-handedly without fusion, it rivals some of his power. It rivals some of his power without using fusion. And imagine if these two fused while using this technique with this transformation, they would be unstoppable. So Vegito is this shooketh because now he sees a real threat with Goku and Vegeta, the building blocks that make him who he is. So there you have it, guys. It is basically taking the teachings of calmness from Ultra Instinct, but focusing them into a Super Saiyan variant that is stronger than all forms that came before it, because no amount of ki is being wasted. So that's why they're able to fight at such a proficient level, because they are at the next level of Super Saiyan, meaning that these two are the strongest Super Saiyans in the entirety of Dragon Ball Multiverse. So give me your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. I can't wait for the next chapter. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.